Hi everyone, I'd like to talk today about cleaning vinyl records. There's so many different methods and systems and machines that you can buy. Well, let's talk about what we're really trying to do here. With a dirty record, when you're playing it, and they say it's a new record and there's some dust on it or whatever, and you're playing it, the stylus is going through the grooves and is generating, because of the incredibly small point that it's making of contact, it's generating a lot of heat. A lot of heat. And what can happen is these contaminants that have gotten in your grooves are now getting basically cooked into the record. And your various cleaning methods, what you're trying to do is remove them. Now this can be very difficult, especially with older records. I don't know about you, but I've got a bunch of records that I bought that look to be in just gorgeous condition, 40, 50-year-old records. And I clean them, and I've got all kinds of cleaning methods here. I clean them on an ultrasonic cleaner, clean them with a hydraulic cleaner, and they continuously have surface noise. It's maddening trying to figure it out. But really what it is all these different methods are not breaking down the contaminants that are inside the grooves. Now, let me transition. I've been having sort of an ongoing email conversation with a guy named Steve Evans, and he owns a company called Perfect Vinyl Forever, which is quite a claim to make. And so he sent me a box here to send in some records for cleaning so I could try it out. And I'm going to explain loosely what this process is. They have a multi-step process. They have a ultra deep cleaning and they have an archival cleaning. The ultra deep cleaning is for relatively new and clean records, and the archival cleaning adds extra steps, and it's for older, contaminated, dirty, noisy records. I sent them in quite a challenge. There's a couple of old classical records that I have that I absolutely love, and they're actually valuable if they were in decent shape, but they have constant noise. And I've tried 4 different ultrasonic cleaning machines, hydraulic, you name it. And I also sent in some old classic rock records from the late 60s and a bunch of other stuff. And I didn't really expect to see a huge difference because, as I've said, I've got all these different cleaning methods and I figure it's probably not going to get a whole lot better. So, they send you a box to ship your records in. This is a 16 LP box. It's kind of big for that, doesn't it? Well, there's a reason. When you open it up, you have thick foam on top, and then the box is lined with foam, and you get record sleeves inside. Very good record sleeves, I might add. And what you do is you take your record out of the jacket and out of the sleeve and put it in one of these sleeves. And see, it says, I don't know if you can see it, Perfect Vinyl Forever, there's a sticker on it, inbound archival process. So, I mean, you can do a mix of archival and deep cleaning, or you can just choose one. If you're doing a mix, then you got to decide which records are going to go in which sleeves, because that's the instruction on how to clean it. Okay, so and then in between each record, as you put it in the box, there's a foam layer to help protect it. So it's extremely safe, extremely safe. So I sent them in, and I got them back about a week and a half later, and I took them out. This is one of those classical records I was just telling you about. And now it has the date of the cleaning, and it says it was the archival process, which is what this record needed. Same with this one. This is Led Zeppelin 4, the original UK pressing with the maroon and red labels, very rare. This record looks fantastic. It sounds good, but not like super good. And so I got all these records back and I started playing them. And with the exception of 2 or 3 records, the improvement was noticeable. Noticeable. And I'm a skeptical type of guy, so when I say noticeable, I mean it really is. Almost all the records sounded better. Not all of them sound better. Some records just have problems. You know, they have problems with the way they were made. There may be some groove damage. Who knows? But I mean, what can be cleaned and straightened up, I think, was. And more importantly, once you remove all these contaminants from inside the grooves, the records sound much, much better. You're getting much blacker backgrounds. You get very much quieter surface. But the music itself, depending on how what kind of resolution you have in your audio system and how experienced you are at listening to music, it completely transformed almost all these records. The microdynamics are greatly improved. The beginning edge of a note, the decay of a note, the way the voices sound, it all sounds just amazingly better. And that's just from removing the gunk. Now, he claims that you can take a brand new record and run it through his systems and it will sound better than it did before when it was brand new, never played. That's quite a claim, but at this point, I'm really becoming a believer. The website is, where's the sticker here? perfectvinylforever.com. There's all kinds of information on the website. So please go and take a look. Now, bear in mind, the ultra deep cleaning is $5 a record. The archival process is $8 a record. Plus, for a box like this, to get the box, because all this foam and everything is expensive, and shipping there and back is $30. So obviously this isn't something you want to just send your dollar bin record finds to, or even just, you know, generic new records. But for the stuff that you really value and you really treasure and you really enjoy, I would highly, highly recommend this service. I'm going to continue using them, and I'm talking with Steve and possibly be offering a service through our website. So that's something to look forward to also. So please check them out. Perfect Vinyl Forever. I'm just blown away by it. I really am. Thanks.